Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Tony's phone collection. It is, I think it's 9 o'clock or maybe 8:30. And we're going to go ahead and unfreeze the Samsung, oh man, the Samsung Gusto. Looks like it just came out of the package for us too. So let's go to the sink and do this. And alright, here we are in my bathroom sink. So it kind of helped that it just fell out of the container like that. So we're gonna get some hot water going. You can see the ice is cracking. It looks so cool. Let me turn this line on up here. Let me take a look at this. I wonder if this one's gonna survive because you know we did the this one we did the silicone on. So hopefully she is going to work. You can see it's basically to the phone right there. Here's the phone. Oh guys, it's not looking too good again. Let's go ahead and get the inside thawed out. This water's hot too. It doesn't look like there's any water in the screen, so that's a good sign. I'm going to assume, oh, there's some water on that side. I'm going to assume that the battery's probably going to be dead. Not any water on the inside of the back. So let's go ahead and grab a towel and head over to the desk. Alrighty, we're back at the desk. Let me set the phone in the tripod. It's going to be a little offset because I started recording on the wrong side for the tripod. So it's going to be a little off-centered. That was the Note 9, my bad, guys. Alrighty. As you can tell, there's obviously water in here. There's actually ice in there. Let's go ahead and wipe it down. Oh, smacked the camera. My bad, guys. So it is nice and wet. It's still kind of cold. Let's go ahead and take a look. There's a bunch of water all over the place. I said we're going to go and try a battery in it. Probably not the best idea. We're just going to put it in there real quick, see if it turns on, and turn it back off and let it dry fully. And we got a battery out of a Samsung A640. My hand's all wet. I can't get the back cover off. Let's go ahead. We got a battery. Oh, I think it's dead. I was really hoping for this one to work, I'm not gonna lie, guys. We can try another battery. Maybe it's just the battery and that one's dead. Let's try the battery out of my shot because I know it works for a fact. Looks like she's a goner, guys. We'll go ahead and take it apart though, and maybe we just gotta clean the water out of there. Let's go ahead and try the battery that was in the phone. Oh, look at the terminal. Like I said, the worst part is... Oh yeah, I forgot the lenses over here. The worst part is the phone is going to be exposed. There you go. I turn the brightness up so I can see what I'm doing. Like I said, the worst thing about it is that the phone was going to be... The battery was going to be exposed for sure. I'm guessing the battery's probably dead because it was only at like 1 bar when we put it in there. So I'm going to set the battery down there. Let's set that over here. Let's set the my shot over here. And let's grab the screwdriver. I need to get a new toolkit. This one's I've used this all. I shoved a whole bunch of extra screwdrivers in here that I use, so I need to buy a new one. I'm really hoping we can get this phone to work. So I was really hoping for this one to go to work, being that we siliconed it and everything. So I'm really counting on this one. I guess we just leave the screws in it. I'm imagining this back cover is going to be kind of hard to get off with all the silicone. So we'll see how easy it comes off. I'm not even going to worry about denting the plastic or anything. So I'm just using my screwdriver. So as you can see, we're just working around the perimeter of the phone. There's the back cover. As you can see, there's a bunch of water in here, as you would imagine. The display connector is got a whole bunch of water on it. It's going to pop the board out. Yeah, no, it's not the way I'm supposed to do it. It looks like... So it doesn't look like there's any water on the inside of the LCD on the inside. Like on the internal display. I keep thinking the camera's on the other side. As you can see, nice and dry in there. Now the front one definitely has some moisture in it. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of water in it. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and then rotate my camera around. Okay, now I can actually use it like I normally do, because now my lens is back over here. So, let's see. We got our board here. Let's take a look. Shit's really wet on this side. The back side. Terminals actually look pretty clean on the board. So do these. Let's go ahead and peel off the silicone maybe if we can. I'm just going to pull this metal shield off actually. There's 3 Phillips screws that hold this shield on. And they're really small too compared to the outside ones. Now, remember when we did this that the charging port did not work. So hopefully that is going to be somewhat fixed. This back cover is going to be stuck on. It looks like there's a little bit of something right there. So maybe something got hot down there in that corner. It really looks like it didn't really touch anything. So I don't know if we're even going to be able to take the silicone off without damaging any of the diodes and stuff under here, resistors. So we may just leave it on and clean up the board with some alcohol. We're going to go straight 90% again on this one like we did the last one. Yeah, we'll get some more alcohol. Alrighty. So the board is definitely dry for the most part. Alright, you got a keypad which is soaking wet. We have our display. I guess we can go ahead and pop it open. I kind of feel like this one's going to be dead, though. I'm already kind of got that feeling. I'm already used to the VX 5500 disappointment. Kind of tried to build it, and, you know, I mean, it was worth a try, though. Like, we lost anything, really, but always wanted to try and see what would actually happen. So let's go ahead and pull this cover. Now, this cover really is probably going to be hard to get off because I put it on when the silicone was nice and wet. Yeah, it's really on there too. Got to make sure not to hit the LCD either, so that's even a challenge right there. Just try not to put too much pressure on the LCD. It's on there. It's really tight, so that's good. It's sealed up, kind of. There we go. We're on the inside. You can see the water dripping out of it. Alright, you can see all the silicone. This silicone's actually still wet in here. I wonder if the cold temperature had something to do with it. Yeah, it's still wet. My towel's going to be ruined now because of this, but we must learn in science, so... Let me grab my other towel real quick. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We're working on getting everything dry so we can put it back together and see what happens. Alrighty. We're not going to put the front cover on. I'm not too worried about it. Got silicone all over my finger there. Let's go ahead and, yeah, this silicone's all wet still up front. Guess we need to dry this out. Big piece of ice in there. Oh man, I hit my phone. These are going to be, that was a connector for the antenna. There's a screw right there. I'm going to try and get these out so we can get all the water around it. They're not necessary to test. This is going to be the speaker enclosure right there that just fell out. Alright, let's clip this back on. Let's grab the battery again. There's moisture somewhere it's not supposed to be. We're going to pull the battery out because, you know, we know it still turns on. We're going to, I'm going to say maybe completely pull it apart and let it dry out until tomorrow. I'm not going to try to turn it on again because I think if we keep trying to turn it on, we're just going to short it out. So let's go ahead and just pull it all back apart. I think we're going to try to get the silicone off the board, I think. Because, I mean, it's showing power. So as long as nothing got fried, we should be good. Let me see, look at all this silicone. We just gotta watch out for the diodes and not smash one off or rip it off. Screwdriver. I'm kind of surprised it showed power though. We could take the battery and just kind of push it up against this connector. So yeah, I mean I'm gonna say there's water underneath this plastic, and it's gonna be kind of a pain to rip this off because this is where the power button stuff goes, but we really need to get the water out of there. There's definitely water up in here, right there. We're definitely right around that number. You can see all that water just came off. I think I'm gonna get a tub and dunk this in the alcohol for a while and just let it sit in there. And maybe it will weaken the silicone. But it looks like it was all sealed up pretty good. I mean, well, on the electronics of it, but the thing that could have happened is the battery connectors could have been shorted out with all the water around it. And I mean, if we would have left the battery out, it probably would have survived. But I really wanted to make one that would work with the battery with all the power flowing through it. See, it's coming off if I just rub it. It's still kind of wet though. Yeah, I think we can get a lot of the silicone off if we just keep trying at it. So like I said, let me go put it in alcohol, and I'll resume the video after like 20-30 minutes. And we'll see what we can accomplish and just letting it dry up and stuff. Okay guys, I've been working on it for a while now. I've gone through everything. I've looked the board over really good in the light. And as you can tell right there, something got hot. Something melted. I was looking at the board, and it looks like one of the resistors right there on the end melted to clean off the board on that soldering point right there. So that is why we have a problem. So I went over everything. Like I said, I've cleaned it. I don't know where that sticker came from. And put the board back in it and tested it. And I found out that was that way. So this phone is going to be dead. If I probably would have put some silicone on that piece, she might have still worked. I think I broke the LCD too when I was prying on with the screwdriver. So that's probably my fault. But there's no signs of life on the LCDs or anything like that, just on the backlight. And so she's going to be goner. So we'll probably put it back together and drop test it, because there isn't much else we can do with it now at this point. She had a good life again. I'm gonna grab her best friend, the LG VX 5500. That was water damaged. So now they're both together. They're both dead. We can go and try to plug in the LG today. Maybe she wants to come back to life. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's gone too, because I'm pretty sure there was a spot on it that was pretty high. It's got the same kind of markings on the Samsung as it does on the LG. So I'm pretty sure that whenever water touches those contacts, you know, because it's a conductive liquid, that it just shorts them out. So they're both a goner. They'll both be going in the drop test bag over here, or right there. And then I'll go out tomorrow, since I got the Note 9. Probably do a video on this too tonight still. We'll be able to go drop test tomorrow. Hopefully it's nice outside, a little bit warmer. and be worth going outside. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and just shut up and put this back together. So we'll have it for tomorrow. We tried though. I mean, you can only really, expect so much from it, but it was kind of cool. It was kind of fun to try it though. I can say I've tried it now though, so that's pretty cool though, at least. Gotta take you all along with me, trying it out, you know. Maybe down the road we'll try another one. It was fun. It was different. I think next time I do it, I'll probably get some gloves though, because it'd make it a lot easier. Maybe I'll let it dry a little bit longer too. But yeah, I did break the LCD. I did look at it, and I did break the LCD using when I was prying it to get all that silicone out. I ended up breaking it, so. Yeah, see, this little keypad thing does not stick after you pull it off, so. I wonder how different it will do in a drop test compared to, let's say, like a stock one, because, you know, we have the glued pieces and stuff. We're not even going to dry it out because, I mean, there's no point in it. Just going to put the speaker module back in. Let me grab the antenna piece down here. Wherever I put it. I think I already picked it up, actually. Maybe I didn't. Huh. I guess I'll look for it real quick. I'm not sure where it went. I guess we won't put it in. I'll probably find it after it's all back together, though, naturally. Because, yeah, I don't know where it went. Huh. Well, let's not worry about it. I know it hit the note. Maybe it's two in the drawer. That's not a big deal. We'll just move on without it. So let's see what's going to put this back on. We actually need to put our buttons in there too. So if I remember right, this side had the volume buttons. Yeah. So we'll slide those in first. And then we'll put this side in. We'll go ahead and grab our screws. I'm going to assume that battery's no good as well, so we're just going to go ahead and throw it back in here because it's... Oh, look at that terminal. Oh, that's the wrong battery. Whoops. Look at that terminal. Yeah, I don't know if I'll trust that in another phone. It doesn't smell burnt, but... It doesn't seem to fit in anymore. it's because there's silicone or something right there. There we go. Oh, look. Keypad came on. I guess that battery does have some charge in it still. I wonder if, because I tried it in the My Shot, it didn't seem like it would power on. Oh, there we go. Looky there. The battery survived that. Let's see how much percent it had on it. That's so crazy that battery actually could do that. Oh, it's dead. Hey, but I give it credit for at least surviving that. At least something came out of it. So, she's a goner. Kind of want to plug it in, I'm not going to lie. Probably shouldn't do it, but we're going to anyways. Yep. Nothing. We're going to leave the battery out of it for now, and maybe it'll come back on, but I'm pretty sure with that resistor missing that it's a goner. Get some of the alcohol out of here, just put it back on. Oh. Squeezed together, shot alcohol in my eye. Let's see. I did actually end up adding 1 or 2 more phones to the drop test pile. I'll go over it in the next video, I guess. I'll make 1 more, or 2, at least 2 more videos because of the Note 9. So, I mean, kind of survived in a way. I mean, the board still turns on, there's still power, but I'm assuming one of those resistors or like a start resistor or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'll throw this on the floor and vacuum real quick. So there is the I guess like the there's silicone all over the place. The overlook of the Samsung U340 or 360. The 340 is the snap. It kind of survived, but not really. I mean, that was kind of weird. Oh, it did survive. Did it die? Let's grab another battery. Oh my god, that's so cool. It actually did something. I guess one of those resistors went to the display module, probably. Oh. Let me see. I have no idea if it's doing anything. It doesn't seem like the keyboard shutting off, like it realizes the phone is closed. I think it did this. I'll shut the whole thing off now. Up. Try and guess someone's passcode, see if I can hear it making some kind of sound. Well, she did survive. I want to actually, oh man, I really kind of want to do it. Let's grab my other 360 and pull the board out of it and put that one in. I really want to see that thing turn on. Oh, I guess it probably won't because the display's burned out, but I didn't think about that. Because at least the front display should work or something. It doesn't do anything. So our resistor has to do something with the display module. I don't know if it's even doing anything. I mean, usually it makes some sounds. Let's try to plug it in. Yeah, I think it's dead. But I mean, it still turns on and off. So she is technically a survivor. Kind of. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video of the test on the Samsung Gusto U360. And stay tuned for some drop tests pretty soon and a couple more videos coming out. I just did a couple unboxings a while ago that should be uploaded by now. So, thanks for watching.